I needed to change. Like literally, it's kind of ironic, right? Like the name is Be Changed, but like when I made it, I was in that rut.
Okay.
Like I needed to change because I was doing the same things, driving the same roads, taking the same actions. And eventually you get to a point where you don't even care like what it takes. Like to me, the failure, the doubts, it didn't even matter because I knew that I would the pain of regret would outweigh everything else. And so I had to go after it. There's literally nothing that's going to stop me from making this. And even if it doesn't do well or doesn't do any, like it's not about the success of it. It's about me trying. The trying of it is the best part. The journey towards the success, that to me is the most fulfilling. Like all the little failures, all the little mistakes, and then 5 years from now looking back and seeing how much it's grown. You know, the same thing with the podcast. Like in 3 years, I'm a completely different person. From 18 to 21 years old is a new man. Like that 18-year-old doesn't exist.
Shoot, you ask anybody, you think you're gonna change 5 years now? Most people will be like, no, but 5 years you're gonna change, you know, without anything, decision making, everything.
And the change can either come from life and the universe and society, or it could come from you. And for me personally, I'd rather get behind the driver's side and hold the steering wheel and drive it myself.
Seriously.
Because other people don't know what you want. Only you know. And when you're in the back seat, not knowing where it's going, you feel lost. You feel out of control. And in fact, you could just get in. You could take control of your life and where you want to go. Just start with any idea of how and where you want to go. Like where is it? Some people want things, you know. I was in a class last week, and it was like the first week of class, so we were doing introductions. And the teacher asked the question, "What do you want out of life?" And I'm not joking when I say this. Half the people said a lot of money.
Really?
Half the people. And you might think that, well, that's pretty good, right? Like. You want a lot of money, but what is a lot of money? What's a lot of money? Is a lot of money $1,000, $100,000, $1 million, $10 million, $100 million? What's a lot of money? And when that's not specific, you might think like, well, why does that matter? Why does it have to be specific? Because if it's not specific, it's like sending a ship out into the ocean with no crew, with no destination. With no navigation, nothing. You just push it off. Hopefully it goes somewhere. You know, hopefully it gets to where I want it to go. It's never gonna end up. Maybe there's a chance, but who's gonna place their bets on a chance? Right? You might as well guarantee that you want to go somewhere. How much money do you want? How much are you willing to put into this? This has to be conscious effort. Where exactly do you want to be in your life, and make that the end all be all of everything you do. And as soon as you make a commitment, you'll start to see differences, different changes happening in your life. Like when I started the podcast at 18 years old, from then until now, a lot of things have changed, but not because I didn't do anything about it. Sure, it might have changed a little bit if I didn't do anything. I might have changed from experiences, but like this was conscious effort designated at a goal to then change myself. And that's how I do everything.